He said, every place the sole of our foot treads, that is your inheritance.
So I traveled to Mississippi, and I sat there with them for a week. We went over all their documentation, and these footprints came up. And they had always had a long-standing, deep-seated belief that these were the footprints of the Israelites. I noticed that there was an alphabetic caption on them, and they'd never noticed it. They'd never noticed the triple hash mark there. And we found the letters in the ancient Talmudic alphabet that showed this was the letter Kaf, and the whole etymology of it, which you can see on the slide.
Okay. Yeah, and I had to tell you, I was just hearkening back to that phone call after you left there, and you interpreted this for them. And when they called me on the phone, they were just jumping with joy, so excited, because this is one of the greatest discoveries of all time.
It is. This is the first literate act of the Israelites to put this alphabetic caption on their footprints, which claims them as the soles of their feet. It comes from the petroglyph of a hand, the palm of the hand with the 3 hash marks on there to make the fingers. And eventually the bowl got lost, and it was just the 3 hash marks, oftentimes set against the instep of the foot. It comes from the Egyptian kap. It's kaf in Hebrew, and it means the bowl, the palm of the hand, or the instep of the foot, the bole of the foot. So it means literally the palm of the hand, the sole of the foot, and of course it also means it's now the name of the letter K in Hebrew, Kaf.
And so when they chiseled the imprint of their sandal feet into the rocks of the land as they traveled, they were literally saying, the sole of our foot, Kaf, the sole of our foot was here. This is our ancient title deed to the land that Yehovah gave to us. He said, every place the sole of our foot treads, that is your inheritance. From the Euphrates all the way to the great river in Egypt. And that...
that's right.
That's what
This became their wasam, their tribal sign that the ancient tribes would use to mark their territory. That's exactly what it was for, to mark their territory. And it's mentioned 3 times in Scripture that wherever the soles of your feet shall tread. So they were marking, placing, and tracing their footprints, and to make sure this wouldn't be seen as a graven image, they put an alphabetic caption beside it to sanctify it, so they would know they were marking the soles of their feet as they'd been commanded to.
Like this video? Be sure to subscribe to our channel. Watch the full episode of Shabbat Night Live this Friday night at 8 p.m. Eastern. See you then.